Okay, it's been long enough. I gotta talk about it. I know it doesn't matter, but I gotta talk about it. It's been a week almost since we've got this fucking Byleth character in Smash Bros. And my god, does this choice just kind of blow. Like, at first I was alright with it. It's like, oh, I'm cool with it. It's probably gonna be a unique character, but too many Fire Emblem characters. Now it's like, who cares if it's got a moveset? If I don't give a shit about the fighter, I'm not going to give a shit about the moveset. And that's one thing I think Nintendo needs to realize. That it's one thing to give a character a moveset. It's another thing to make people care. If I don't care, I'm not going to touch the hero. I'm sorry. And that's how it is with a lot of people. A lot of people are angry at this Byleth hero for getting in Smash. Even Sakurai himself is aware that this is too much. Let's see. We can see here... Many fans have long complained that Smash Bros. Features a disproportionate amount of Fire Emblem characters, and it appears game director Masahiro Sakurai feels the same. Obviously, he feels the same. No person with a dumb fucking brain is gonna go around and say, oh, we have too many Fire Emblem characters. No, he's a smart guy. He knows there's too many Fire Emblem characters. Here we can see there are too many Fire Emblem characters. And there are too many Sword characters. I too understand. However, these things are already decided, so we move forward. Obviously, he's getting paid, so he doesn't care, but, you know, we're the ones paying for this. We care. I'm sorry, it's not hard to decipher. It's one thing to go and say, oh, well, Nintendo made the choice, that's it. I can't do anything, like, move on with life. Like, yeah, maybe we should together as well, but I live in Canada. I pay $90 for games, while you guys only pay 60s in the States or wherever the hell else. 50 in the UK or whatever, I don't know. I pay 90 Canadian dollars for my fucking games. So I care, I kind of care. I've been playing this game since fucking, like, 2000. It's been 2 decades. But anyways, I'm not, like, incredibly cheesed at this character. I'm disappointed that Nintendo went this route and said, oh, we're gonna push the shit out of Fire Emblem. Excuse me. Now, we know Nintendo's very much so liked to beat the shit out of the Fire Emblem franchise. Really, ever since Awakening came out, that game kind of blew up and they didn't realize what kind of gem they had on their hands. And now they do realize it, so they're beating the crap out of it. Now we've got 8 Fire Emblem characters in Smash. My opinion here is, who gives a fuck about the moveset if no one gives a fuck about the characters? And now that's where it leads me into another post here I saw. I'm going to go to my profile here on Twitter. Feel free to follow me. I might have to do a bit of scrolling here. But I found a legendary post. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's not here. Oh, here it is. So, this person, Dynamo Super, I didn't want to take credit for their tweet, so I found it. You can see my post down there, actually. And he goes, Sakurai understand as well, there are too many Fire Emblem characters and there are too many sword users. And then he goes, or she, or whomever, I don't think he gets it. It's not swordmen that are the problem. Fire Emblem itself isn't the problem. It's the poor representation of that series and over-representation of it that doesn't really help its case. Holy fuck! Did this guy go to the fucking end of the rainbow, fished in the pot of gold, and pulled out this tweet? Like, holy shit. This really is true. This really is true. And those of you who have played Fire Emblem will know about this. The main characters fucking suck. They're not personable. They are designed to be not personable. They are designed to just fucking go with the flow. And that sucks. Especially with this new hero, Byleth. The whole point is that Byleth has no personable traits. And we want to find out why. Corrin, Robin, they had a little bit of dialogue to themselves, but Byleth just had no fucking dialogue whatsoever. It was just a beast unit. It was just a character you didn't care for that you used all the time because it was so strong. That was it. Byleth fucking sucks in its own game. It's cool in Smash. The moveset's cool. Like I said, if you don't care about the character, how are you going to care about the moveset? But my god, Byleth just sucks in Fire Emblem Three Houses. There are so many other cool heroes you can use, but no, we'll just put in the avatar because that's the character you play as. We don't have an axe hero. We could use a bow and arrow hero. No, let's just give it to the sword character as some of his moves. That's pathetic, man. And I genuinely don't think Sakurai gets it. I really am, over this past couple months, I'm starting to lose a lot of faith in this guy. I know he's brought us nothing but gold, but now we're just getting tweets like this. We're getting, like, in my opinion, a 5 out of 10 at very best. First wave of DLC. They really screwed us over by showing Joker first and then giving us whatever came after. I know it came after, but come on now. None of them matched up to fucking Joker, okay? But yeah, so that's where we find ourselves now. I just kind of wanted to make this video and just kind of vent a little bit because holy fuck, this character is just... I played it. It's a unique character. Probably won't touch it again because I'm a Yoshi main. I fuck with my Yoshi. And that is it. But I'm just kind of, I'm at a disagreement here with Sakurai. He seems to think that, oh, there are too many Fire Emblem characters and there are also too many sword users. Definitely right about the sword characters. Like, it's just an... Guy's got a sword, give him some slashes. It's an easy character to make. Obviously, characters aren't easy to make, but a swordsman is easier to make than someone like fucking Terry. Terry probably took bare long to make because of all that guy's fucking moves. Or Ryu. Okay, these are the cool fighters that we want to see, not another sword fighter. Holy crap. It's very easy to just say, oh, you're complaining this, you're complaining that, just a salty, hoes mad. But it's like, hoes aren't mad, hoes are disappointed. And hoes have right to be disappointed. Especially those ones stuck out in Miami. Save the hoes, save the hoes. But it's like, no. It's like, shut up, you greasy fanboy. It's not hoes mad. Like, what are you happy for? Most of these people are only happy because they don't care. And they notice that other people do. I wouldn't really consider myself one of them. Like, if somebody comments on this video and said, haha, you're a fucking loser, like, you're, like, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Just some guy on the internet. But this is a game that everybody plays. This is a game that everybody knows. And now they're just adding slapdash heroes because they can and because they can profit off it. It's promotion. And nowadays you have people going into the comments and saying, well, it's promotion. It's not promotion. It's a celebration of gaming fighters. Look at some of the fighters we have in this. Sakurai's even called it that himself. Final Fantasy, Street Fighter, Mario, Sonic, Pac-Man. Holy fuck. Goes on. List goes on. And unfortunately, we just keep penciling in Fire Emblem. Like, oh my goodness. We got Robin as a newcomer. And then we got Corrin as a DLC hero in the same game. And then we got Chrom. And then we get fucking Violet. Like, oh, fuck. The Fire Emblem avatars suck, bro. Like, I'm telling you, they suck. They don't have personalities. They're based on not having personalities. The game goes around trying to find out what the hell is wrong with Byleth. Why it's not a personable person. And then you get into the game. But it's just like... I don't really think Sakurai does get it. I understand as well. There are too many Fire Emblem characters. That's like the top of the iceberg, man. Like, I really think he's losing his edge. I really think he's losing his edge. Obviously, he knows what he's doing. But at the same time, he doesn't know what's best, I guess? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? But all I know is Byleth was not the hero, bro. Byleth was not the hero. Put in Caspar. He was an axe wielder. What about Raphael? He had fucking gauntlets. Or a bow user. No. We're gonna put Byleth in. Everybody knows Byleth. It doesn't make it a good character, and not everybody knows that character. I didn't know its name until they fucking put it out in Smash. Its name's Byleth? What kind of fucked name is that? I'm sorry. Not really interested in this Byleth hero. I've gone on to call this the Sakurai DLC. Because it really is full of, like, a lot of stuff Sakurai likes. And whether Nintendo gave him the option to or not, it's a very Sakurai-esque list of characters. And we all know this. I'm hoping that the next 6 DLC heroes are actually, like, fan service characters. Because this is not what we got. We got the first character who was fan service. We got Banjo, who, in my opinion, I feel like is just kind of like a task to get out of the way. They just had to get that character in there. He should have been in Melee, bottom line. So that was a character that eventually had to make it. Oh, I don't know. it's a bit gruesome. It's a bit gruesome having all these Fire Emblem heroes, but I just wanted to make a video kind of based around this tweet, because this is fucking... It is poor representation. It is actually poor representation. You don't see the avatars ever again. It's not the avatars who make the game playable. It's the characters around you. It's the story around you. The avatars suck. They actually suck balls. And it's not interesting to see this character in the game. And that's where I kind of stand on it. In all honesty, I kind of am losing a little bit of faith for Sakurai here. It's like, he really doesn't understand that just because a moveset can be made, doesn't mean it's a great character. And you know that for a fact, because we can go to YouTube, and we can type in Byleth, and we're going to go 2.9 million views. We're going to pause it so we don't hear. 83,000 dislikes, 141 likes. That's a lot of likes. I'm certain a lot of those likes are combating the dislike ratio, because it's like, oh, people are dicks, we need to like this. That's not a good thing to do. It shows Nintendo that you enjoy the content you're getting, when in reality a shitload of people did not. You can watch reactions based off of salt. Byleth Smash Bros. Salt. Look at these. Look at these. Look at that. Is that something you really want to fucking see for your character? We didn't see this for Joker. No way did we see this for Joker. But here we are. This is the scenario we find ourselves in. Just honestly, a very lackluster hero. Very deflating. Very uninteresting. And I hope Sakurai does better, in all honesty. That might sound like a dick thing to say, but I really do hope he does better with this DLC. Because just because you have a cool moveset doesn't mean we're going to like the character. We already don't like the character. We already don't care about it. It's not a personable character. And if somebody here likes Byleth or finds him personable, that's great. That's their own opinion, though. And maybe they've gotten a sort of sentimental attachment like I did to friggin' Camilla from Fire Emblem Fates. That's one of my favorite units of all time. I would rather her in the game, but that's because I'm sentimental to that hero, which some people are probably sentimental to Byleth. Especially now that you have a whole bunch of people dissing on him. And it's like, oh, why are we hating this character? It's got a cool moveset. It sucks! It doesn't matter about the moveset. It's a shit character. You're only gonna get to see it once ever. The only other way you bring it back is if you play Fire Emblem Heroes for your fucking phone. And that... Hey, that fucking... I'm sorry. It's just bad representation. It really is. Jordan, Luigi Main at Dynamo Super, you were fucking right. Obviously, this person doesn't know I'm making this video. I hope if they end up seeing it, they're cool with me using this, tweeting it. Because it's based around this whole tweet. This is fucking true. It isn't Swordsman that's the problem. It's not Fire Emblem that's the problem. It's shit characters that's the problem that we don't care about. We don't care about Corrin. We don't care about Robin. We don't care about Byleth. Oh, boy. Maybe I'm just getting too preachy now, but it's not really preach when you think about it. It really is true. I do think Sakurai's kind of losing his edge here. We gotta get with the program here. We need big fucking hitters. We actually need big fucking hitters for this next DLC. And that's where I think I'm gonna leave it at. Because we really do need big fucking hitters. Because we didn't get much in this DLC.